A life well lived deserves commemoration. There are so many ways this story could have ended, but we don't choose how the end of a story is captured. We can only choose how the impact of the story had on us could be used. So what do we do from here, knowing that life that was taken can potentially become a part of something else, something greater, an idea, a belief, a thought, an inspiration, a motivation, or a lesson? There is no doubt that the impact the late Derrick Antwi's life had was deeply felt.
Derrick had this kind of special time he had with God in the evenings, and it was like every day, which he doesn't miss, no matter what. And if you knock on his door once, twice, thrice, and he doesn't answer, you know Derrick is having his time with his maker. That is when he prays, he reads his Bible, and anything that he wants to, talk to God with. And that was, something he doesn't joke with. Whoever it was, whether my dad, whoever, you knock on his door and he will not respond. Until he's done with that, about an hour and a half, he will not, talk to anybody until he was done with that. And that has really impacted my Christian life. And I used to tell my friends that about his lifestyle, about his Christian life, the way he was passionate about the word of God. He doesn't joke with the things of God at church, wherever.
Major impact Derrick led me through was Derrick helped me to get closer to God. He helped me how to know God. Derrick teaches me how to know God.
Kwame susu ni mesua fi ne ho ni nyamesom pa odi ne honam nyina ehye nyamesom mu edu ne mra odi ebo mpaya na say odi ye ne devotional obekobo ne dan se den o miuda ni obi se ne nuan mo mbeka kirew ene ni 2 hours anase 1.5 hours there. Your friend no-go area, wow. Intino, Monsieur and also Sophie ho. Na Monsieur say no quaridie, say a castle be can no quarria. Kwame and Fabi BNC, and or can no quarry near a bay and a bay or bay or becan no quarrino. Monsieur and also Sophie ho, na Monsieur Finn was say, on pentum in moatain. Who can some cheer Kwame, would there be a dear go fu? No one catch the Kwame sense on the partner, your baby at ye. Otavia no case man, would they forgive that person? Una bomb pie man. Until sometimes cry an menu. Into obe catch or catch us almost near our can also a ye, a sampan or catch no. And now, oh ye, ne some your castle being some or one in some yemery of the Bema. O won kwa o di bema nti ano so misua firi no na pre no say oh we nti no se simi suminya debi ono kakra na owo no eso nani kakra na owo no so no obeyi bi de aboa foforo.
And we are honored to have ever experienced a soul like his in our lifetime. In his memory, a foundation will be established to continue the great deeds he initiated, to help feed the poor, give the weak a shoulder to cry on, and to bring the gospel of truth to the lost. It's a new day, and although you are not here with us in the flesh, we know that Derrick Antwi truly cares.
As we think about Derrick, Antwi cares and a foundation to memorialize who he is, I believe there is something in the right vein. It's something he would have done for us. And so I believe there is something we should also do in memory of him, so that at the end of the day, the legacy that his short life left would continue to go on.
I want us to all support the Derrick Antwi Care Foundation in that he was a good man, genuinely. And so I want us to just support this foundation so that it will be a memorial in his name. He really lived, and his life will be forever remembered by all of us. So as I stand here, I just want to say thank you to him. Thank you for his family, who raised such a generous heart and a generous soul, who was a blessing to all of us. I always used to say, Derrick the cook, he preferred to cook than to buy food. You see, he cooks, invites his friends, and we're always there. He has been a blessing to all of us, and I want his legacy to live on.
Derrick Antwi was a giver, and we are all witnesses to that. He was a very generous person and a charitable person also. And so we are establishing a foundation in his name, Derrick Antwi Care Foundation. Will go a long way to help continue the legacy that he left here with us.
Derrick made me get more closer to God, and that's why we want to also raise this foundation, Derrick Antwi Care Foundation, which will also be a foundation that will also help the youth a lot, that will also bring the youth, that will also help the youth a lot, and also, bring the youth much closer to God. And I thank the family a lot for this opportunity, and I must say it's a very great initiative, and I call upon everybody that hears me to join this foundation and help us grow Derrick Antwi Care Foundation.
The Kwame Foundation is a friend of Derrick Antwi Care Foundation. Me tumpa na me support so. I say ye launch it. Na be ye nkaye. Na ne ma oye wasase bi so yi. Ye beto aso ama. Say who po mo bo. O cha de or hospitals, or prisons, a charge of what they only cassa, a kind of yourself. Intino, Jitum, the foundation there. Then you know, I won't ding and then pabo a bit touchy.
The Derrick Antwi Care Foundation, it's a good thought, it's a good plan, it's a thumbs up for the family for setting aside this foundation in the name of Derrick, and I really support it because that's what he stood for, reaching out to the needy, as I said. So whatever the family is doing as part of the Derrick Antwi Foundation, it's a thumbs up and it's a plus for everyone.
Derrick Antwi Care Foundation, I know and I believe that it is going to impact our lives. It's going to impact everyone's lives. Giving out to the needy, evangelizing to people, drawing people to God, and doing the works that Derrick was doing while he was on this earth.
Derrick Ameyaw Antwi Care Foundation is a step in the right direction. At least it is a gift he left for us, and we continuing or launching a foundation in his name. It's our gift to him too, that we want to continue on what he built or what he started. So yes to the launch of Derrick Antwi Care Foundation.
Derrick Antwi's Care Foundation. That is very appropriate, and it is a step in the right direction, since he loved the Lord and loved fellow human beings by visiting the sick at the hospital, and then those at the police cells, and sometimes the prisons. I think raising such a foundation is a step in the right direction, which will go a long way to help us remember what he did whilst on earth. I give you my full support, and whatever we need to do in terms of contribution to the fund, I'll be glad to be part of it. God bless you all.
Setting up this foundation is because of my brother's life before his demise. Even when he wasn't working, he was so given to, the needy in our neighborhood. Whether money, food, clothing, whatever he has that he knows he can give to lessen somebody's condition, he was willing and ready to do it. And we don't want to forget that part of his life. And for this reason, we are setting up this foundation also to continue with what he was doing, this time not as a single person, but as a group, to touch lives, to touch the lives of the needy, and also to draw them to Christ, because that was his life.
Nientia, yes, Star Foundation say, me banity aseno. Na oya adoye pa. Ikai say no ko secondary school no. Me manena oyi ni odibe transportation no oyi ni tight. No ako donate sika ni nyina. Ibisa na osu yo wono no. Eduane ofie ohie sika no papa be mani binti no. Oko donate sika no ema omo a enibi. Enti asori o omo COVID station baby a oka ho. Baby a hospital so prisons oka ho. Enti no na ye pese ni oja ye no ye to aso e de boa saafo no. Ekunafo a omo kunu awu oja omo no omo ma omo ni bi. Mobrofo obi wo ho akoda hospital ne be osko ntimi ntua ne yi no. Obi wo ho kra aduane obedi no kra ye din. Obi wo ho nso a esese ye de nyame asem ekoma wo. Ne ye twesafo ni nyina dre Kristo. Ne sa so ntini egina e de ye sa foundation no. Say de bebo asafo no. Ne de ahye nyame anunyam. Nti owu a na nchese ne na oye no eto atwa. Epesi ebusia ne pesi eto aso. Eni adofo ne namfofo ija oja won no. Ye nyina ye to aso ne ye sa foundation. Ne de abo asafo no. Nti no ye di nyame edin hyase a edi nyame din bibia be koso pepepe ama na wie peye. Nti no mososo amonka ye mpaibo mu sene foundation ne betim na ye kese pa nya ye dia hye nyame din no nyam da wase so musomoti na sopem.
So, until our paths overlap again, let these words keep you company, like the angels watching over you in heaven. Rest in power.
Where you lead me, I will follow. When you call me, I will answer. Oh my Lord, please teach me how to know your way.